Bed, left, right, center, left, right, center, left, right, center, left, right. And closes itself to the track. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Has anyone literally picked a set just because of the nightstand and Chester? Wow. You're my dog. Welcome back to another video. So I had to show you the before. Like I said, I've been preaching it and teaching it and saying it and have not come to it. And now we are finally here, y'all. So this is how my room looked before. Y'all, I miss the canopy. Love the wall-to-wall curtains. But I am so excited for this change. If you want to stay tuned, go ahead and do it. I got you. Now we're in rooms to go. So this is the set that I'm getting. I'm excited, y'all. I think it looks so rich. We're going to do it how we do it when we do it. But I am happy, y'all. Ooh, y'all, they are here. It's going in and I'm excited. The workers are here. They low-key messed up and fumbled the bag, but we're going to talk about that a little later. But look at my stuff. It's getting put in. Ooh. Okay, y'all. Making myself dizzy, y'all. Making myself dizzy. I'm excited. Can't you tell how excited I am? Not excited to go ahead and declutter this room now. Not excited for that. But I'm excited that I got my bed. Uno momento. Y'all. I'm excited. I feel like without having the canopy bed, the space feels larger. It feels larger. It feels larger. And like I said, I want to be able to move my bed left, right, center, left, right, center, left, right, center, left, right. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So this is the drawer right here. And like I say, oh, wait, hold on. You see my little helper right there. Anyway, my name is Nika Maria. This is going to be part 2 to my bedroom makeover because I saw that the footage was getting filled up. So I'm going to go ahead and start it here. This is part 2 of my bedroom makeover. And this part, like I just showed you the bed in detail. I'm going to show you some little knickknacks, tell you some ups and downs, but overall how everything went and where my vision is going to head. So if you like and you're interested and you want to see, go ahead and subscribe and become a part of the tribe because we got the juice. We got the juice. This is crazy over here. So anyway, go ahead and subscribe, okay? We do vlogs, hauls, and fashion, and weight loss on this channel. So if you like that kind of content, go ahead and subscribe. And I also like to sprinkle in some finances. So go ahead and subscribe, okay? So now that we have the shenanigans out of the way, let's get it started. So this is one of my earrings that fell down. I'm a paparazzi independent consultant and I do sell affordable accessories. They're $8. So if you want to support your girl and the channel, go ahead and check out my website, ggbnika.com. Okay? So I don't know why they didn't take this hair off, but y'all, I like this hair because so when you pull it out, it have like a little pull to it when you pull it out, but that's because it's a soft close. So, and it closes itself. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? It closes itself. So I love it. And then I love on the actual bottom, This right here doesn't close. The whole aesthetic is chic and sleek, y'all. Y'all, when the men them came in here to deliver it, my God, something fell down the stairs, right? So they were coming up the stairs and we hear pop, 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 pop. I don't know if the man came down with it. All we hear is, oh, you need to hold it, you pushing me, you need to secure it, but they were very nice and they were very professional. So I'm not going to ding them on that. I do need to go ahead and suss it out, because if there's any nicks, any knacks, I need to report it, because I learned my lesson from the last time. Thank God, if I didn't report that other drawer and tell them about it not closing properly, the issues I was having, and the little like glue that was stuck on the bottom shelf, the top shelf, and the bottom shelf was a different texture inside. And I said, why is it like that? Like the bottom, literally, you see the bottom have this wood, but every other drawer have this cream color, which make no sense. But I love the soft close. You see how it close itself? Talk about elevation. So that's what really captured me and captivated me. That's what really captured me and captivated me to go ahead and get this set. This set is so chic. The gold, everything. And I feel like having light furniture after having that dark furniture do make this place feel more spacious, because for some reason I feel like my place is spacious. I don't know. But I am happy. My sister was telling me about blocking the door, but the door is fine. I do wish, you're gonna see my mirror right here, right? But I wish that this door was blocked out. You know what? I could still do that, you know. Okay. Get the thoughts together. I want to go ahead and close this door and put the door here. Why didn't they do it before? Even if the door is here, I would prefer the door on this wall opposed to here, because if I have hair all dry rack and closed, I could put my TV on this wall, and no matter where my bed is at, the TV would be in view. So now I have to go ahead and figure it out. So let me see something. Oh, well, you know what? Bless me. I was saying that I won't be able to see my TV, but I could see my TV from this wall over here. Yeah, I could see my TV. It's like, I'm testing out. Can I see? Yeah, I could see my TV from over here. But see, if I had this wall blacked out, I could have had my TV here. I could have had a larger dresser here. I don't know why they put the door here. The door would have been better put here. And I don't know if they didn't put the door there because it would be too small. But even for closet wise, I would be able to take my organizer and put it here. I could even add a row because I still have more rows. Like I still have more poles that I could attach and make it longer and make another rack, hanging rack. I need to ask them. Oh, I wish I could have do this myself, y'all. I wish I could have do this myself. I want to know if I could shift the door from here to there, and I would like to know how much it will cost. Or maybe I should save the money first and then go ahead and look. That would be one alteration I would like to do, because having a door in this nook would allow me to go ahead and use this wall properly and give me better angles in my closet as well. Decisions. I do need to go ahead and so now I could just go ahead and close my blinds. My nightstand is gonna go right here. And then I could close this blind right here. And then this would be my room. This would be how it would look. I feel like, so this would be how the room will look. And then, you know what, in the morning, no, I would say in the morning I could just open this side, but that would make no sense. The bulk of the light is coming in from this side, but I like the bed being like this so that I could go ahead and have that as my backdrop. And also, I just like the switcheroo. You see what I'm saying? I love the switcheroo. So I need to go ahead and the only thing is when I have to clean the window, I'll have to move the bed. But I do have the moving pads, the sliding pads. They put it underneath this bed. So I could slide and move it easy, which is perfect for me. And I might not even need to close it all the way. All I really need to do is close it like here. And then the other side at night, because the reason why I was closing it and had the dark blinds is because in the night when I go ahead and I change my clothes, I like to leave my blinds open. And if I have it open with the sheer curtain, people from outside could see in. But now that the bed is here, I don't have to close this in. I could just lay down and boop, bop, bop. But on the weekends, when I like to go ahead and sleep in longer, I'll have to go ahead and close the blinds. Either way, I have options. And I'm so excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and change my bed because they did have to go ahead and take my mattress off, and it was time for it to get changed. Now there is a ding and they have to come back. So I don't know if you could tell, but looking from afar, let me go this way. You see how the wood kind of curve like out here? It curves in the center from here. It curves in. You have to look at it really good because the bed is on there, so you kind of missing the curve. And then also here have a gash. He was trying to tell me to get a rag and wipe it off. Change my damn thing. I mean, forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. Change my thing out. You hear me? Because I had so much issues with the insurance talking about, oh, when did you notice this issue? When did you report it? You have 30 days to report it. So any nick, knack, and crack, I reporting it because insurance like to say it's 30 days from the day you notice, and if it's past that, it's your loss. I spent too much money on this to go ahead and say I'm not going to report it and I'm going to just stick with it. See, for a business, this could be a tax write-off. But for me, it's my hard-earned money going down the drain. So I have to evaluate everything and make sure. And like with this drawer, see like this, when you close it in, first of all, I have to forcefully push it in. You see that? And then the soft close don't work. Whereas this, you have to, with soft close, you have to forcefully push it out, right? But you see how you could do this? Nothing. I could even do this. And it closes. With this, I can't push it. I can't. I have to push it in all the way. So something is going on with that. And they're already putting a request for service tech to come out to loosen it and do what they need to do. But other than that, I'm excited. Those are the only two problems I have at this moment with my furniture. So I'm going to wait. The service technician is not going to be here until October, but my rail for that side, they put in a request to go ahead and replace it, and that will be here next week, Tuesday. So I'm excited. By the time you see this video, everything would have already been rectified. But yes, honey child, I am excited. So now it's time for me to move the things back in the room, and I need to go ahead and change my bed and vacuum the floor. I'm not going to do anything else until that is done. It's so different. So different, not having the poles, not having the rails. I was not really impressed with this whole aspect, but now that I have it in my room, I'm warming up to it. And my sister was a little leery about the material and the beigeness of it. And after a while, like your hair oils and your grease and all of that will mess this up. But I have an adjustable bed, so I never lean on my backboard. Even when I had the other canopy bed, never leaned on it. So this is my adjustable base. My adjustable base plugs in. I have to see how I go and do this. I have to go ahead and plug it in. I have an outlet right here that could be used. And what he did was he plugged it into the outlet over there, but that outlet gonna have now be used for something else. So when my nightstand and stuff come, one gonna go right here, and the one that go right here gonna use that outlet. Yeah, and the one that go over there is going to share this outlet as well as that one. I have to see. So now I'm gonna go ahead. I do not have my nightstands. I wish they had left the old nightstand, and then we move them or replace them when the other nightstands get here. I wish that's what they did. Now I have stuff that I put on my nightstands that is not going to be able to get put up. So my Alexa that wake me up, I'm going to have to put it on the floor over there in order to use it. But let me go ahead and vacuum the floor. Let me go ahead and vacuum the floor, and I'll be with you. Okay, so I finished vacuuming the room. Before they came, I vacuumed the room, and then now that they have left, I vacuum it again because they don't want to take off their shoes, and two, you know, all the little foam and stuff that comes, the bed come in, that latch onto the wood, and create those sparkles all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, so and when my daughter come back later, because she's at school now, I'm gonna move this dresser and vacuum behind the dresser because they just put it where the old dresser was and I wasn't able to move it and vacuum it. But yeah, let me start. Ooh, let me go get my sheets and put it on my bed. Since this is a cream brigade, I'm going to go ahead and put my cream sheets on it. I feel like this is push. This should be pushed a little bit down. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. Yeah, but if I could get to move that doll, that would be so good, man. So good. Some of the houses that they were first creating, the closet is squared, so they don't have that little angular pivot in it. And when I saw this unit, I was like, yes, I love the angular unit. But now that I look at it, I feel like the placement of the door could have been better. I'm just saying, what you all think? Would y'all move the door? Or would you keep the door where it's at? That's a good question. Because I do want to, A, fence up the backyard. B, I want to go ahead and put on some floorboards in the attic so that it would have more room and surface to go ahead and store things up in the attic. And then C, I want to change out all the rugs up here. All the rugs on the top floor, I want to change out. That one there will more be later done because, believe it or not, they say the life of a carpet is 5 to 6 years. And if you upkeep it, it could be longer. I want to get 5 to 7 years out of my rugs, and then I want to put LVP flooring down because and that would only be, ooh, I might not do that in my media room. Nah, I might do it in my do that over. I'm gonna do it all over. I'm just gonna say I'll just do it in my room, my daughter's room, and outside on the landing. But no, I'll just do it all over so that it could be cohesive. And I'm not the person that presses out the sheets. No, sir. Me not for do it. I was thinking, should I have the chest, should I put back in my clothes in the chest to have to take it back out? I just didn't want my room to stay like this because It's gonna be weeks. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and bring out the stuff, fill up the drawers, and then when they come, they go ahead and evaluate it. I'll take out the clothes out of that specific drawer, the bottom drawer and the top drawer. Hopefully there's something that the technician could fix, but if they have to replace the whole thing, then I will have to take off the whole thing and do it over and over again. My other sheet, my other pillow fell on the other side of my closet. I just have a whole lot of, let me put my air, I'm gonna leave my air purifier right over here in the corner. In the corner. I have extension cord all over the place. This will stay here because now my air purifier could reach this outlet, and this outlet has space to accommodate it. Then I'm going to turn it on so that the air could get purified. This is my candle warmer. I can't put it on top there. Let me just put it over here temporarily, because it's blocking me in my closet. And then I have my other my other extension cord right here. This was over there, and now what use am I going to do with this? Because I don't have that nightstand there, I have that outlet there. Let me go ahead and put my Alexa over here along with my chargers, because I still don't have to charge my phone. I'm still going to have to charge my phone, but my plan is, this is my cord for my warmer. My plan is and I have these two lights. I'm gonna put it on top here temporarily. Actually, they fit there perfectly well. I put it right up here and it looks really good, really good. I might be able to go ahead and slide the chest over a little bit so I could have more space. But you see, even if I put a TV on this wall, oh, the issue is I tried to put a TV on this wall, and one, it kept on, I couldn't find the stud. I think it'll be better on this wall here that I just showed you. I couldn't find the stud. I couldn't find the stud. I'm like all over the place. Like I need to, let me put the pillowcases on, because you see me take out the pillowcase, put a pillowcase inside of the hamper. I still have yet to take and put this on. The multitasking is good for the brain. Oh, is it? Is it? And then even to my storage bench, I could put it right in front there, but I'm actually gonna put it over there to this wall. And this wall could be another while that I used to record stuff. I wonder how my chester would look in this corner. I need to measure the chester and see if it would look good in that corner, because I could literally put it there temporarily and see how I feel about it. The thing is, I have that wall sconce. And I was thinking I'm moving the wall sconce and putting the planter holder there, and I could literally use the automatic candles, because those candles are come on in the night at a set time, stay on for a couple hours, and then come off. That's the feature I love, but these wall sconces don't do that. I want to find some balls that would allow me to do it. I found some, I added it to my cart, but I'm waiting until Prime Day in October to go ahead and put them on. So this is one basket. And this is a storage basket. Alexa, set an alarm for 3 p.m.
Good afternoon, Meek. Fourth alarm set for 3 p.m.
I'm gonna go ahead and wipe out these drawers so that I could leave air out and then put my clothes in it. And if you notice, this drawer have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whereas the other drawer was 5 and it was deeper. But I don't think my clothes ever went up too high, so I'm really interested in seeing how this gonna pan out. I am. And when you're doing this, do not use a wet rag. This rag isn't even, it's barely wet. If I could even say wet at all. It's not dry, but it's decent enough to where it will not warp the wood. And you want to do this because you don't know what kind of dust residue got left over and over. I just love how silly and cheap this is. Has anyone literally picked a set just because of the nightstands and chester? Because that was me, child. That was me, honey child. This caught my eyes, and now with the whole thing in, I am glad with my decision. I'm glad of my decision. The canopy in this space felt, and see, I didn't even get an opportunity to put a canopy on with this angle, so I don't know how it would have looked in that angle per se. You know, and I couldn't do it because it would have been knocking up to that ceiling light. But now I wonder if I don't know why we're wondering. I love the soft clothes aspect. Not gonna lie. I'm not not gonna lie. I'm just gonna leave it open so it could air out. Now back to the regular schedule content. I have my bras and panties on top here. Oof. I just dropped some. Actually, I could take my panty. This is how much panties I have. Is it a crime to be a madam? If you don't know me by now, I always try and bust a rap or two. A rap or two. And it's heavy because I have water in here. So I could put it here, but I'm not. I want it to go in the middle right here. Right here. But I will have to move it when the nightstands come in. Not bad. I still have space where I could walk through and through. But you know what? With my bed set up like this, I could literally have a sitting nook right here. You know what? No. No. My plan is, if I don't put the chester here, move the chester from there to here, what I want to do is get a little small compact vanity and set it up here. That's what me want. That's what me want. Here's my other pillow that fell. Let me put this in the water. Okay, so everything is pretty out and where I want it to be. Now I need to go ahead and get my TV from the other room. I need to wipe down my TV as well. I was wondering if I should wait till my daughter come to put up the TV. The stuff for my nightstands will have to stay in the other room for right now. Thank God I put it in the other room and not put it in my closet, because my initial plan was to put everything in my closet and then when everything come, take it out, because I was under the impression that everything was going to come today. But my nightstands is not here. It's not here. And the nightstand is not going to be. Ooh, I got an email. I need to see what that email about, but I did get an email. And I need to see if that was for the nightstands, or was that email for the replacement sideboard right here. I was gonna say, should I have one full drawer with just bras? I don't think I can, because I have a lot of bras. I have the last bras I got from Victoria's Secret. They're not easy to fold. I'm thinking that those two I'm gonna put on a hanger and put it in my closet. But these are all my panties right here. My panties. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know if I should put this here and leave that clear. I would still have space if it's right here too. Hold on. Because I kind of feel like I wanted it over there for content purposes. But now I feel like I could put it right here. Because my sister was like, oh, I have this black thing now. It's not going to fit the aesthetics. Yes, it does. Because my room is neutral, black and gold. So, and having this here in front of that, this linen fabric is better, so that nobody could come and scuff it up and then say, oopsie, I made a poopsie. So it's kind of like serving as a protection. And with it right here, I still have space. I don't feel like I'm lacking for space, and over here is freed up. And then let's see if I have my little vanity hair. And I still like this, so I'm thinking about putting my frames there over here, but I need to measure this. I need to measure this to see how I'll put it up, because I'll have to flush them more closer up here. But what I wanted to do was put one high. Well, that would be high, mid, high. So the two in the middle will have to be high, and then the one will have to be the same as this, which it could work because this don't go all the way up to here. Where's my do I have my tape measure? I don't have my tape measure, but I can see the vision. I can see the vision. So that's all the updates right now. I'm gonna go downstairs and get me something to eat, and I'll catch up with you all later. But my room is coming to come, and I'm excited. I like it. I like it. I saw a storage bench in Ross. It was like a brownie khaki brownie taupe beige. I was thinking about getting it, but now that I see everything, I wouldn't like it. It's a little bit of a contrast, but I like having the extreme contrast between black and beige, and it matches with my wall sconces. But I'm thinking about removing my wall sconces. Because if I take this black one and this other one, and I put them where the wall sconces are, I was thinking that I could get a wall sconce that go to the side right here, and to the side right. Let me not be lazy. Let me not be lazy. I was thinking of putting wall sconces right here and here. The ones that like a pole, like a cylinder. Is that what a cylinder is? And put it in between there. And of course I will have the 3 other posters in the center, and then the wall plant right there. And that will cause me to go ahead and have this wall free, right? And if I do that and I move the bed back here, it'll still be fine, because the bed is going to go up and it's going to meet it. Everything, I won't have to change nothing else, no matter what. Okay, so that's what I was thinking about. But then if I was saying, but then again, if I move that and I move the bed back here, here is gonna be decked out, but then here is going to be plain. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, because I'm gonna have to seal up. And this is why I want to make sure that I really, really, really want to change it. The posters is going to get changed, period. I'm gonna have to sit on it. But anyways, I'll catch up, because my storage is a little scarce on this one as well. So I'll catch up, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm looking a little rough, but it is September 30th, and the rest of my things are going to be coming. So I picked up the camera. I didn't show you me getting the room together, but I vacuumed this corner and I vacuumed that corner. I want my nightstands to go to the side of my bed, and yes, I have it in front of my window. I know it doesn't look that bad. And I also went ahead and take down my posters that were right here. If you remember in my previous, in the previous clip, because in the beginning of the room, I had it. I just took it down. Now I'm going to go ahead and paint the little blemishes on the wall, because the paint the builder used is so cheap that you can see like little scuff marks on the wall. So if you brush across it, it'll leave a scuff residue. So what we have on the agenda is the 2 nightstands I'm replacing my Chester because the drawers are no good. The one drawer is no good, and there's some scratches and nicks on it. And then also my reel right here curves. So they're gonna have to take the stuff off the bed. I went ahead and make up the bed, but I'm thinking about taking off the stuff that's on the bed, leaving just the flat sheet. I have the vacuum in here because I just vacuumed. I'm leaving this stuff in the corner because it shouldn't have any need to be all over here. There's ample space right here to slide the nightstands in. The good thing about this part of I was gonna say this part of the build, as if we build in a house, but this part of the delivery is the nightstands and the chest are already built. The only items that are not built is the bed frame, so they should be in and out very quickly. I want my Chester on this wall. I'm still contemplating if this would be the best spot or if I should just leave it right there. I could see the TV a little bit from this corner, but I still want to go ahead and do this side. I did have little holes in the wall for my poster. I'm not going to go ahead and cover those up specifically because I might switch back. Well, not might. I will switch up my room at some point in time. And if I have not settled with keeping it on this wall, I want this to be an option. So that's why I'm not going to go ahead and fill that spot right now. I did tell my daughter go downstairs and get me some paint so I could paint the wall. I'm still contemplating if I'm going to keep these two. But yeah, that's the update for right now. Keep me in your prayers that everything go well. I'm looking a little dry. I have a new hairstyle loading. That's why I have it like this. I'm doing some boho back braids. Boho knotless back braids. Y'all, if y'all don't know how to do your hair, go ahead and get into it, okay? Get into it. And I'm contemplating on whether or not I should keep this up here or put it downstairs, because I'm planning on changing that out. That is just too big for this room. But I'm glad with the change. I was skeptical about the bed, but I'm happy with it now. Okay, I'll see you later. He's coming to come. He fixed this. And that's gone. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, y'all, so this is how my room is looking. When you come in, the Chester was right here. I need to vacuum. Now we have the nightstand. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I thought they would have looked funny there, but they don't. And I put the Chester right here, and I thought the Chester would have taken up too much space, but there's still enough space. I did had my storage bin right here, but I think I'm gonna put it over there, and I could get a makeup vanity and go right here. Either way, a makeup vanity to this space would be beneficial because I'll be able to go ahead and move it here, there, or even right there. So I'm gonna make sure whatever vanity I get, it's small and cute enough to fit when I go ahead and switch around my room, because I'm a switcherooer, okay? So I have to make sure that whatever design I choose, I could go ahead and deal with it. I don't know if y'all noticed that the phone used to be able to do 0.5 zoom, and now it can't. This is a 1 zoom out, and I tried to do 0.5, but it's not working on this phone. Let me see if this is just a thing, because I don't understand. So this is the zoom. You see how we have a 0.5? Oh, it's just this phone. Wait, let me see. Because, oh, so it's just this phone. Okay, never mind. The phone I'm on, it wouldn't let me do a 0.5. I don't know why. So this is how my room is looking. And now I could go ahead and get it together. Y'all, I bought this deodorant from Walmart. It's not it. It's not it. So I went for my handy dandy wipes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe out. I was looking at the drawers and they look pretty fresh, pretty good. I thought it would have felt a little bit claustrophobic right here, but it actually don't. It don't. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. Oh, I'm so short, honey child. If y'all don't wipe out Aggie draw, what are you doing? What are you doing? This thing coming from the manufacturer. Don't get no damn clot now. And I love this job because look. Oh, that's not it. Soft clothes, honey child. It's a soft clothes kind of drop. I am here for it. I am here for it. I'm just so glad that everything came so I could finally unpack my room. I saw this little wood chipping, so I'm looking to see if it came off from in this drawer. I'm not playing with them. I spent over $2,000, child. And when I spend my money, I'm going to make sure I get my money's worth. So now after I wipe it out, I'm going to leave them arrowed. I'm going to leave them open and arrowed. So that later, I don't recall wiping off this back side. Later, I'll just go ahead and put my clothes in. I don't know if y'all peep game, but unlike the other draft, this one has six of it. And I'm trying to see what I know the difference. The difference is these drawers are more shallower, where the other ones are deeper. Honestly, I don't mind having shallower drawers so that I could have more drawers, because now I could compartmentalize everything better than before. Definitely a plus. Which one did I just wipe out? And I do two. Okay. Like, which one did I wipe out? Yeah, so I cannot wait to start putting my stuff them back in. Before I had like my panties with my bras, but that's not gonna work because I have so much bras and so much panties. I'm not forget rid of none. So I'm glad that I got this set. I was a little leery and wary, but I'm glad. I've been watching Dream Homes Australia 2024 and I'm hooked. At first, it was a slow one to get into because I don't like the backstabbing. I don't like backstabbing. So like when I watch shows, the people backstabbing to get ahead, I don't like it. Because when it comes to design, why you need to backstab? The design should speak for itself, right? So I'm gonna leave them open like this. Have it air out. And then I'll put my stuff in later. And also I'm in the middle of doing my hair too, so I'm doing a whole lot today. A whole lot. Let me get my scissors. I also need to go ahead and wipe out my nightstands on both sides, and then I'll be back with you all when I'm putting the stuff them in later. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. So my room is in a bit of a mess. I have clothes that I'm still trying on. I did get to finish those bags of clothes. I just need to go trash. I need to go ahead and move this table, move my water. I'm no longer going to keep my water in my room. I like it for convenience so that if I want to drink in the middle of the night, I could have it there. But I think I'm going to move it downstairs. But I really am tapping on in because I have this vanity that I want to put up, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it up real quick, and I'm gonna cue the voice over because we still have some cleaning to do over there. The room is coming to come. It is not yet 100%. I have things all over. did not make up my bed. And also, I'm here downloading a video that I just edited and CapCut. And this is what you have to deal with when you don't have no storage. I hate it. But yeah, those wall sconces are going to come down. If you saw my Amazon video where I hauled my lights, this will be gone. That will be downstairs. And there's so much changes to come. So stay tuned, child.